So here's my question to everybody watching. Do you have fish in your diet? Since fish is so healthy for you, I'm just going to put it out there that maybe you just need to try fish within a different recipe. Hello, this is Lorraine, and welcome to Healthy Living, Spirit, Soul, and Body. So today I am making a salmon dish, and after it's done, I'm going to talk about the benefits of eating fish, and especially salmon, for all those omega-3 ingredients. Okay, so first thing I've done is obviously I bought about a pound of salmon. The first thing I did was I cut up the salmon into 1.5-inch chunks. I sprinkled salt and pepper on them evenly, rubbed it. I actually took the skin off also and rubbed the salt and pepper on all sides, okay? And then what you do is you take it and you set it aside for about 10 minutes with a paper towel on. Okay, so while the salmon is soaking up the salt and pepper and waiting for 10 minutes, in the meantime, cut up some onions and garlic, about 1 onion and 3 cloves of garlic. So here we go. I am now cooking up the salmon. Basically, this is done pretty quick. I would say about 3 minutes on each side once the olive oil gets heated pretty well. And that's about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, so now my salmon has been browned, basically on all 4 sides. It was very, very little time, maybe 5 minutes altogether. You don't want to overdo it. And now I'm going to take my onions and garlic and put it in the same pan. Okay, here we go. Once those are done, I add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. The tomato paste has been added to the onions and the garlic, and now we are going to add the juice of 1 lemon, which I've already gotten all ready here. So we're going to pour that in. So now that this is basically evaporated a little bit, it's been about 2 minutes, I am going to add some spinach. Hold it all in there so that it evaporates. After the spinach is wilted, you add a cup of chicken broth. And you add about 2 ounces of low-fat cream cheese. And last but not least, a teaspoon of thyme. And now I've added the salmon back to it. I'm going to heat it for maybe 2 minutes because you don't want the salmon to be overcooked. And that's my wonderful, healthy salmon dish. Now, the recipe that I saw online actually serves this with pasta. But since I'm a carb-free girl, I'm going to make some separate spinach and put it on a bed of spinach. Okay, and it smells delicious. So now we have the bed of spinach, and we're going to take some of the salmon. I would say probably maybe 3-4 pieces, probably would be good, maybe 3 pieces, and we're going to put it on top of the spinach. Put it on top, and that looks seriously good. So I am very happy with the results. Very, very interesting combination of tastes with the tomato paste and the onions and the cream cheese and the thyme. It's just wild. But somebody had a really good recipe, so thumbs up to them. But I am very happy with it. I hope you try it. I'm going to put it in the description of this video. Okay, and now we're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of eating salmon and eating fish in general. Okay, but I'm just going to list a couple of things that that talk about why fish is important in your diet, okay? So, and a lot of this information came from healthline.com, okay? And it seemed like a pretty good resource, and they had some interesting things to say. So here's some benefits to eating fish. First, fish is high in important nutrients. It's packed with nutrients that most people are lacking. So besides high quality protein and iodine, various vitamins and minerals, fattier fish, including salmon, trout, sardines, tuna, and mackerel, are higher in fat-based nutrients. This includes vitamin D, a nutrient that many people are lacking. Fatty fish also boasts omega-3 fatty acids, and that's the big thing about salmon. So it also lowers your risk of heart attacks and strokes. Fish is considered one of the most heart-healthy foods you can eat. It may boost brain health. Many observational studies show that people who eat more fish have slower rates of mental decline, which is interesting. People who eat fish every week have more gray matter, and those are the parts of the brain that regulate emotion and memory, okay? And just a few more other benefits of eating fish. It helps prevent and treat depression. Studies have found that people who eat fish regularly are much less likely to become depressed. That's interesting. It's a good dietary source of vitamin D. One single 4-ounce serving of cooked salmon packs around 100% of the recommended intake of vitamin D, which is amazing. It may protect your vision in old age. Some evidence suggests that fish and omega-3 fatty acids may protect against age-related macular degeneration. That's interesting. And here's something else. Fish is delicious and easy to prepare. It can be baked, fried, seared, and boiled. So here's my question to everybody watching. Do you have fish in your diet? If you don't, and maybe your mom served it, maybe she didn't really know how to cook it, I would just suggest that you keep an open mind with fish and look for recipes that sound interesting. So I'm just going to throw out some really, really easy ways to make salmon and make fish in general, okay? So one of the things that I discovered is if you take salmon and cook it in the oven, 400-degree oven, and put a thin layer of pesto sauce on top of your salmon, because pesto sauce can be a little high in fat, cook it in the oven, skin side down, for about 20 minutes in a 400-degree oven. It is absolutely delicious. You could serve that with anything. Another thing that my family would do all the time, which is so easy, is get some thick aluminum foil, put the fish on the inside of the aluminum foil, and pour some salad dressing on top. Now, since we're being health conscious, use salad dressing that has 5 grams of sugar or less. Italian salad dressing is really good. Put it on top of the fish, make a little boat, cover it, seal the top of the aluminum foil, and put it in the oven for 400-degree oven for about the same amount of time, 20 minutes, and it is really, really delicious. So that is my little tip about some tips I should say, about eating fish and the importance of eating fish, and some really, really quick, easy recipes that make the fish really delicious. I am going to put the salmon recipe in the description of this video, and I hope you try it. It was really, really one of the best salmon dishes I've made so far. And so that's it. Hope you enjoyed my video today, and like and subscribe. Maybe if you want to add some of your easy fish recipes, you can put it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Okay? So have an absolutely wonderful week. Add some fish to your to your menu this week. They say that you should be eating fish 2 to 3 times weekly. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.